All right, hi everyone, I'm Tracy and welcome to today's video. So this is a little bonus video. I wasn't expecting to put something up, but I got a product that I'm really enjoying and I thought that some of you guys would be interested in hearing about it, and that is the new Tower 28 cream contour. I got the shade Getty, which is the middle shade. There's one lighter and then there's this one and then there's two deeper shades. That's generally the color that works best for me. I'm going to compare them to the other cream bronzers that I have in my collection, give you guys an idea of what I think it's comparable to, and then I'm going to actually rank them. So I'm going to swatch them. I'm going to start from like the best to the worst. I have a lot, and I'll do the popular ones, and then I have like a Stila one, which I don't know if they even make, and then a Tarte one. I'll kind of mention that at the end, but this one is up there with the other one that I really like that I've been using for some time. So a little background on this, and I'll put some B-roll of me applying it. I applied it with the Chikuhodo T11, which is a really good brush for cream contour, cream bronzer, if the formula is not super pigmented, because this will pick up quite a lot, and it worked beautifully. So I think this is a really good combination. Like for example, the Nars cream bronzer, this one is super pigmented. Also, this formula is kind of like moussey and fluffy. In that case, I think a brush like this would just like pick up too much. But this, with this product, was amazing. I'm going to swatch it, and I didn't wear a good shirt to swatch, but I'm going to do it anyways and hopefully not get this new shirt dirty. Okay, so I'll go over the ones I'm going to talk about. The Tower 28 Patrick Ta Cream Contour, Nars Laguna, the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer, the LYS Stick Contour, and then the Tarte. I don't know if they make this one, and mine is really old. The Tarte, I'll go over that towards the end. And then I'm actually going to skip the Stila. I don't even know if they make this product, and I haven't used it for a long time. But I'll swatch them like in my preference, like the best to my least favorite. So I'll start out with this one because I do think this is like a winner. I like it. I love the formula, and I'm really trying not to buy more products like this, but I already know I love the cream blush formula. So when they came out with a cream contour, this is one of my favorite products to buy. So, you know, it's a clean product and it's not terribly expensive. So I went ahead and I got it. I just got it today. I just wore it today. It's wearing beautifully. So when you first put it on, it's gonna look a little luminous, but when it dries matte. So is that better? So it's kind of a sticky formula, but when it dries down, it feels a little bit more powdery, but I do put a little bit of a powder bronzer over it. But in case you're worried about it being luminous, it's really not. It's kind of like in between, but leaning matte after it's been on a while. I think if you have dry skin, you'll like it because it's not like a super dry formula. I think it's lovely. I really like it. I'm really glad I got it. So that is like a medium swipe. Let me get some wipes. Okay. So yeah, that's the Tower 28. That's like a medium swatch. Oh yeah, some info on it. It's got a 12-month shelf life. It's vegan, cruelty free. It's a clean beauty product. I think all Tower 28 products are. And I think it was $20. I'm not sure, maybe $22. But I think very fairly priced for a clean product that is, you know, wears beautifully and is very easy to use. I do think it's a very good beginner's cream contour. If you're just starting out, I think this is a pretty easy one to use. And I put it up there with the Patrick Ta cream contour. I have it in She's Sculpted. And as you can see, I do like this one a lot. I'll put this right under. They're kind of similar. I think I put a little bit more on. I think the Patrick Ta is a little bit more gray, a little more contoury, whereas the Tower 28 is a little bit warmer. So for me, that might actually work a little better. When I wear really like neutral contour bronzers, sometimes it makes me look very washed out. So I do try not to get something like too gray. I know contour is supposed to be gray, but I think for some people that shouldn't be the case. Okay, and then another one that I like is the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I use this more of a bronzer, but it is made to be a sculpting product also. So this is a very sheer product. If you're familiar with it, it goes on very slippery, very easily. It's more sheer, so you kind of have to build this up. I wear this one in the summer because of how luminous it is. It kind of gives you that like summery, beachy vibe. I really do like it. I have not used it for a while, but yeah, that's the Makeup by Mario. Kind of similar in tone to the Tower 28. It's just more, you know, more yeah, just not matte, like kind of slippery. There's a word I'm thinking, I can't think of it. Yeah, just more sheer. Okay, Makeup by Mario. And then I'm gonna have to say, you know what, I'll put the Tarte up there on here. I think the Tarte is still available. Mine is just really old, but this was my go-to cream contour for a long time. And it does look very similar to the Tower 28 as far as the formula and the shade goes. So if you like the Tarte and you're looking to try something new, I think you will like the Tower 28. So there's the Tarte. Mine is old, so I think mine just might be a little dry. So if it's looking a little weak there, I think it's just a little old. I need to just throw it away. Okay, so that is the Tarte one. And then I'm going to go, so these two, I hate to say this because I love these brands so much, but I'm going to put like the Nars and the LYS at the bottom. Sorry, I love LYS and I love Nars complexion products, and these products are by no means bad, they're just not as good. So it's funny, the Nars Laguna cream bronzer, when it first came out, I did a video of this years ago, and it's one of my best performing videos, like by far. I guess it was a topic that wasn't being covered a whole lot, but if you're familiar with this, you'll know it's very easy to pick up. It's super pigmented. When I started to use this more regularly, I noticed that I was just putting on a little too much, and it was starting to look a little ashy. It's a little too gray for me, for my skin tone. I think I need a little bit more warmth for a bronzer, even for a contour. I mean, look how pigmented it is. It's like a mousse, so it picks up super easily. It's I don't know, it's not a bad product, I just don't reach for it. I like it, but I just like the other ones better. I think that's what it is. It's also, the Nars is very dries down very quickly. So in that sense, you don't have as much time to work with this. So like, see, it's already dry. Whereas like the Makeup by Mario is like, I can tell it's still kind of like sticky. Okay, and then I'll just show you guys the LYS. I haven't had this too long, so I haven't really gave it much of a shot, to be honest, but it's super pigmented. I have the shade Harmony, which is the second to the lightest shade, And also I don't prefer like a stick because I don't do this. I use a brush. And also this shape is hard to use a brush with, but let me just show you how it compares. This is a fairly luminous formula as well, but it goes on pretty strong. For this one, if I were to use it again, I would probably use a super light brush, because the couple times I used it, I put way too much and it was kind of hard to blend in. So that is the LYS. I know a lot of people like the LYS. I'm gonna give it another shot because the tone is nice. It's just you need a light hand, for that shade. So Tower 28, Patrick Ta, Makeup by Mario, Tarte, Nars Laguna, and LYS. So they look kind of, except for the bottom two, I think they look fairly similar. The difference is going to be, like, do you want something more sheer? You want something more opaque? I would say the Tower 28 is right in between. If you're familiar with the cream blush formula, it's very similar to that. It kind of goes on a little luminous, but it dries down, and I love it. So far, I'm really impressed. And so if you guys are interested in it, I give it a stamp of approval. And I put it up there with like the Patrick Ta. So the Patrick Ta is a little bit more like a sculpting shade, a little bit more gray. And the Makeup by Mario kind of is too, but it's actually not that sticky, but my skin is fairly dry. So that's what you can expect, and I really like it. So that is my review. I can't get this on my shirt. So that is my review of it. I'll give you guys a better look. If you're my shade, or maybe a little bit darker, I think this shade Getty is a really good one. I feel like I could have even gone maybe to the lighter or the one that's a little bit deeper. I think I could have made those two work as well. But it was nice that they put 4 shades out. A lot of times bronzers come in like 1, sometimes 2 different shades. So I really appreciate the flexibility that you have. And yeah, I love it. Very simple packaging. I love that you can see through it because I have blushes that look like this. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm really liking it. I hope this helps you guys out if you're trying to decide if you are gonna get it. And I think it's an awesome release by Tower 28. Oh, and if you have the bronzer, the Bronzino, this one is much different. I had the Bronzino in West Coast and I gave it away because it was just too sparkly and I never used it, and I couldn't contour with it because of the shade. And yeah, this one is completely different. This is more of a contour. You can bronze with it as well, and I think it's amazing. So anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.